Hey there, hi, how you all doing? It's me, Barb, and I'm at Starbuckaroo's. Starbucks for the holidays. Oh, I'm a little low energy today, aren't I? Well, Daisy and I have, we ran some errands, and then she had to go get some wax out of her little ear, and it's been bothering her. She's been up at night, sometimes having a hard time. Oh, I love that little munchkin. She's behind me. She's asleep, I think. Oh, you can't really see her. She's kind of like facing my back. So she might get up sooner or later. But anyway, how y'all doing? I'm at Starbucks, and you know I don't drink coffee. Oh, I'm going to put this on. Okay, so anyway, and but I decided to try some of their pastries. They were out of some things. I already did the cranberry bliss, which is on a video behind the, you just keep going down, scrolling down, you'll find it sooner or later. But anyway, I hope you're doing all right. And if you're in bed or at the hospital, or you're just, in your jammies on the couch and you can't get up, well, just don't worry about it. You be you and I'll be me, and we'll just have a good time. And anyways, someone had told me that they listen to me in the car. So howdy hi, drive safe. Anyway, so let's see what I got. And I tell you, I feel like every one of these better be good, because Starbucks pretty pricey, folks. But this is kind of my little gift to myself to kind of just splurge, and I was gonna get a little breakfast or something, but this is enough. I'll get some protein. I'll eat a hard-boiled egg or something, or some tuna. But anyway, I just like a little Starbucks. Oh, wait a minute. Is there something on my sweater? Oh, there it goes off. Well, because I know sometimes something's stuck on your face or your sweater and it drives people nuts. Anyway, I am sitting in the woods by the parkway. And you know how I love the Blue Ridge Parkway. And I'm pretty mellow today, I think. Well, not as mellow as I can be, but anyway, I feel like I got sleepies in my eyes, but it's just allergies. But anyway, let's get to it. You guys are going, come on, Barbara, we don't want to know. I'm just kidding you. I know you're sweet. You are all so sweet to me. I cannot believe it. I am so fortunate. So there it is. I got the peppermint mocha. Now, you know that's got coffee in it, and I don't drink much coffee. I have had mochas before, like a mocha frappuccino. But I thought, this is warm, so I thought I'd splurge. And I'll give it away if, Penny will drink it if I don't care for it. Okay, hang on. Let me take a sip. What did I say? Take a sip. Pip? I don't know. Anyway. I can't get to it. I'm not used to these little tiny holes. Oh, shoot. I'm taking the lid off. I guess maybe. Well, wait a minute. I thought it had whipped cream and sprinkles on it and everything. Now, wait a minute, people. This is sad. Now, she knew. I even told her I was reviewing, and she knew it. I don't know if you can see. It looks like somebody half drunk out of it already. Come on, Starbucks. Look at that. She probably made room for it, but that is really Starbucks. I hope you see this review. This was the Starbucks on Biltmore Avenue. Well, there's like 3 or 4 there, but the one by Fresh Market. Oh my goodness. How much was this? Where's my... I just am curious now. Oh, shucks. I hope I have the receipt in here somewhere. I am just curious. Anyway, well, it is what it is, and I want to stay here talking to you. So let's take a sip. It better be good, you all. It's nice. I mean, it's nice. It would have been nice with the whipped cream and the sprinkles and all that hoo-ha that they put on it. Chocolate shavings or something. I'm tempted to go back and tell them that I just did a review on them and reamed them, but maybe, and see what they would do. I'm sure that they would, compensate. Listen, this is a nice hot chocolate. And I didn't tell them weak on the coffee. It's a nice pepperminty hot chocolate. So if you're cold, it'll be nice. but I don't think it's like over the moon. It's nice. You know what? I mean, you know those hot cocos you get in a pack? They should make some mint hot cocoa ones. I'm sure somebody can do that. I don't know. People do magic everywhere. That's the thing. When I go to doctors and stuff, I go, no, I don't want to know what you're going to do to me. It's magic. You know, it's kind of like electricity. I just don't have a brain for that kind of stuff. So electricity and stuff, I'm like, it to me is magic, and I'm just going to enjoy it. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But anyway, smell jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's dive in, okay? I mean, that is fine. I got to rate it, right? 1 to 10, I would say it's 1, you're going to get sick on the side of the road, bleh, and 10, you're going to tell everybody you're going to can't stop thinking about it, you're going to go back for more. Anyway, for this one, for STARBUCKS'S, it's good. I mean, it's like a 9, maybe an 8. But for the price, I give it an 8. How about that? Maybe a 7. Okay, let's see what I got here. I have 3 things here. I have the sugar cookie snowman. Little sugar down there. Okay, and then I have a napkin. Then I have here, I have the reindeer pop. Now, I've never had this reindeer poppy. He's cute. Oh, look at his back got smushed. That's okay. It was probably, no, it couldn't have been against the hot cocoa. Anyway, that's all right. And then the third thing I got was this what's it called? The Chocolate Pistachio Swirl. Now, I tell you, I'm going to be Barb with you. I hope this is good. This was $3.65, so it better be good, you all. Okay. I mean, part of Crumble is that it's the experience of wondering what it's going to be. And that's kind of like this, too, you know. I just enjoy myself. Well, you know, I know it seems silly, and you're going to go, well, Barb, but I want a bite of this sugar cookie. Little snowman. Have you guys had snow yet? So many people have. Getting snowed in and just watching that snow. It's wild when you tell me, like Debbie told me the other day, she said, she was like, you know, it's snowing outside, and then we're getting some ice. It's snowing some more, and I think Megan said that they were caught in snow up in Minnesota. Anyway, here's the snow. So you all stay warm, okay? This is the little snowman. I like the look of it. It's very sweet. I like how they did the little extra there. We haven't had any snow. We haven't even had a hint of snow. Now, I think next week is supposed to get down into the 20s at night. And we've had like 60s in the day and like maybe 30s at night, but usually in the 40s lately. And then in the morning, sometimes the high is like 45 or something. Sometimes the high is in the 50s, but like the other day it was like 46, and up in down in Florida I had heard it was like, you know, 78 or 80 or something, or 76 or whatever. Anyway, I was just like, I'd rather have it be 46. I like 46. I like the year. What was I doing when I was 46 years old? Oh, that was a hard time. Let me see. 46 years old. Yeah, that's when I couldn't walk. I was a mess. My hips were a mess. They were out of the sacroiliac joint dysfunction. That's when the hips come out of the, let me show you. So your hips are kind of like this, see? And so the hip, there's your big old hip bone here, but then there's the thing that comes down here. And then this muscle wraps around this, and it's a big cartilage, and it holds it in place. Well, mine pop out and just free floating. So your hips are like, it would go, honest to goodness, 2 to 6 inches or 2 to 5 inches up and down and to the sides. And it had happened to me before, but this time it was a whopper doozer. It took like 3 years. I mean, our hospital said, you know, you need to leave. We're making you worse, which they were. I'd come in, it would be like my hips were like this, and I'd come out and they would be like this, you know, or they would be over here, and then they would be, anyway, it was all whoopsie doodle. But before, Mission Hospital had gotten me back together. But that was also a bulging disc and stuff too. But still, they got me back together. But I got back together, obviously. Now, is that true there was 1, 2, 3, there's 4 times it's happened to me. Well, probably 5 if you count when I was hit by a car when I was 16. But, and I don't know if it really happened then. So, it happened when I was 30, when I was 45, and then in my 50s. I feel like there was another time. I don't know. It just doesn't matter. You know when people talk and then they talk and then they get caught on something, you're like, we don't care. Anyway, finally, that time. Oh, a network chiropractor got me back together. Okay, hang on. I'm going to take a bite, right? Now, this is good. This is good. Oh, you guys, you asked me, this is a Starbucks cup. You asked me what it said on the back. And it says, sip sustainably. Sip sustainably. Anyway, I'm sorry I forgot to tell you. Anyway, I just like that. In honor of Hanukkah. Anyway, this is good. This is a really nice cookie. I'm going to tell you how it's different from Panera. Excuse me. I like a good shortbread cookie. Maybe it's a sugar cookie. Sugar cookie, shortbread cookie. Panera's, I would say, are a little thicker on the cookie part and a little lighter, meatier. This is like a little more prepackaged because they're in little packages. But their icing at Starbucks is thicker, which, you know, I mean, for this, I like. Both are good. I did a review, I think, on their sugar cookie way back in February of last year. You have to look under Valentine's Day last year. I was real new then. I guess, I don't know if in YouTube world I'm new. I think I am new in YouTube world because a lot of people do this stuff for like 10, 15 years or something. I'm like, you people have been doing this a long time. I'm still in my first year. Okay, let me take a bite. I'm going to take a bite of the sugar part, and then we're going to go on. This is a fun cookie, and this is worth it, Starbucks. This is a fun cookie. I would give it a 9 out of 10. Would I give it an 8? No. Would I give it a 10? No. Look at me. I'm being really clear. Oh, I'm doing such a good job. Okay, this has been on my mind. This Vlogmas thing, if you guys don't know what it is, basically YouTubers make a commitment to vlog every day, to do a video every day in the month of December until Christmas. For me, I have a hard time with that because there are other cultures, other religions, other holidays. So I was thinking about it. And I was saying, well, it's Vlogwinkamas, but I would really call it Vloghallwinkamas. Vloghallwinkamas. That's what I'm going to call it. Vloghallwinkamas. So you include Hanukkah, you include Winter Solstice, you include Kwanzaa, you include, of course, Christmas. Now, Diwali was in October this year. Because, you know, some of these holidays change because their calendars are different. Like the Jewish holidays, sometimes Hanukkah's at Thanksgiving time. Sometimes it's in the beginning of December. This year, it falls on the 18th, the first night of Hanukkah. Is it the first night or first day of Hanukkah? I think it's the first night of Hanukkah, so the 18th. So it will be going on for 8 days and 8 nights during Christmas, too. Let's see. And, so we'll do a little tiny, we'll do a little bit of something for that, I think, if you wouldn't mind. Anyway, okay. I want to try something different. Let me take a little sip of this. This wasn't much hot cocoa in here, I tell you. Well, it is a mocha. It is a mocha. I don't have a hard time sipping. Let me try to sip out of that little thing. Look at how small that thing is, you all. Okay, look at how small that thing is. Okay, it would be good, especially if it was hot. But because it was way down here, I thought, shoot. Anyway, there's my Daisy. She's moving around now. She says, I'm a little tired. She's had a lot going on. She hasn't been getting good sleep, have you, Daisy? And I've got to give her a bath today, Daisy. You'll feel so much better. Okay. I'm going to try this because that's pretty sweet. It's not too sweet though. Okay. This I'm going to be, okay, this is Barb. That's who I am. I'll be surprised. You don't like to be biased, but I mean, just the feel of it, I'm like, okay. I'm going to take a bite right. Okay. I love pistachios. Do you guys like pistachios? I love me some pistachios. My sister loved pistachios. She loved them so much. That was an easy Christmas present to get her. A big old burlap bag of pistachios. Oh, she loved it. I like them. Some of them are hard to open. I haven't had pistachios in a long time. I think I stopped because my teeth were, I used to really grind my teeth bad. I mean, I cracked teeth and all that, so it was horrible. I mean, I had nightmares where the teeth would fall, break up and fall into my hand, and guess what? It really did. I'd wake up in the morning and there'd be little pieces of, I would have to spit out little pieces of teeth, and it happened quite a few times. I had to have my teeth redone, and that was, I could have bought a car with the money I spent working on my teeth, but I just had grinded so much that I didn't realize I was doing it that badly. Well, that I kind of knew, but I didn't really know because years before that, this was when I was in my 30s. When I was in my 20s, we all, I don't know what it was. I came into New York, or I was living in New York. I can't remember, in New York City, and our friends, we were staying overnight at somebody's apartment, and we all stayed in this gal's bedroom, and excuse me, I think there were like 5 or 6 of us, and some people were on the floor, and I was on part of the bed. I think there were 3 of us in the bed. Excuse me. And I just went to sleep because when I go out, I go out. I go out. And what did she do? Oh, all of a sudden, I don't know if they woke me up. Did they wake me up at night? No, I think they told me in the morning that they couldn't wake me up. But I'm sorry. The people that were sleeping on the floor, they got wigged out in the middle of the night. They all woke up. They were all freaked out. They were all like freaked out running around. They thought there was a mouse in the bedroom, and they were all freaked out. I was sound asleep. I'm like, anyway, I don't know if I snored that much. But anyway, and they were all looking around like looking for this mouse. Finally, they realized it was me and my teeth. I was grinding my teeth, and they were squeaking back and forth. Oh, but I didn't really realize then that was like an issue, like it would hurt myself or anything like that. But it did. But I have mouth guard now and stuff. But anyway, this I think should be served warm. It's not as warm as it could be, but I've been jabbering away. Well, I tell you, this is interesting. I kind of didn't expect to like it. I mean, I did when I heard about it, but then when I looked at it, well, I didn't look at it. When I saw the picture, I was like, well, the picture doesn't do it justice. I'll tell you why this is interesting. It's like a sweet bread. Let me see. This bread, let me help you see better. Come on, be nice to Barbara. That, you think of like a Danish kind of thing, or you think of a sweet roll. Don't think of that. It's like a sweet bread, real nice sweet bread, light cinnamon, and the pistachios. I kind of like it. It's something a little different. Like if you're tired of the sweets over the holidays, but you want a little something sweet, but not too much, this would be the ticket for you. I'm very intrigued by this, and I'm going to break it open. Oh, well, there's some more cinnamon. There's some more cinnamon. Cinnamon. Let's take a bite here. Well, I tell you, I like it. I don't know if I'd buy it again. I like it. I give it a 7.5. That's what I would do. For the price, maybe a 7. Yeah, very interesting. I think some people would really get hooked on those. It's just something different that you normally don't get anywhere. But it's a lot nicer than I gave it props for, you know. Well, goodness sakes, you know, when I'm all revved up for crumble, I am like ready to go. I get the music playing before you see me, and I get all ready to rock and roll. I am ready to, but here I'm in such a mellow mood, and I'm like, oh, that was enough. And it's like, Barbara, that isn't nothing like what you eat when you do crumble, but, you know. But anyway, we're going to try one more, okay? It's kind of this day here. I have those days where it's like the whole sky is white. It's like cloudy, but it's maybe it's a barometric pressure where everyone just kind of gets mellowed out. And it's kind of like that feeling like after Christmas or a day after Christmas where you're kind of tired. You know everything's done. You can relax, but you're not leaving the family or your friends yet. And you just kind of hang. That's kind of what this day feels like to me. It's just kind of like a hanging out day. Excuse me. Excuse me again. I got to tell you, I kind of like days like this. It just feels like quiet everywhere. Well, I mean, I don't even know what time it is. I'm looking, where's the time? But it's, let me turn out my lights. Get stuck here. I'm trying to think. I think it's probably, well, it's not lunchtime yet. So, or is it after lunch? I don't even know. I think it's not lunchtime yet. So I guess the traffic will start getting bad. But you know what I like about okay, let me eat something else and I'll tell you what I like about the holidays especially. Let's see this little reindeer. Now, I think if you've watched all my videos, which I highly doubt anyone has, but if you have, tell me. That'd be wild. Here's a little reindeer. Isn't he a little cute munchkin? I feel like Starbucks could step it up, though, and do different things each season because everybody else seems to be able to. But he is a little cutie patootie. I've not had this before. It smells pretty good. But I used to be a real snoot about these cake pops. I had never gotten it. You know that whole cake pop phrase, and I was like, people are crazy buying these cake pops, and you just buy a big piece of cake. Or buy a cake in the freezer section or at the grocery store and you get a whole big old cake for the... But anyway, but then I had one and I was delightfully surprised. I didn't get that it's like the cake and... Isn't it the cake and the icing put together in the center? I don't know. But anyway, they're good. I don't think I'd have the patience to make them though. But then I don't have the patience to make anything. I don't cook, I don't bake. I used to bake, and I was a pretty good darn baker. But I just, I'm off the loop. You know, I get into something, and I really get into it hard, you know, like gardening. I just love gardening, you know. But then, I told you about my creepy crawlers, right? Didn't I? Where you just put that goo in there, and you have the molds, and then you get these little rubbery insects. Oh, I love creepy crawlers. But one time I was really into making paper, you know, and that kind of stuff. There goes my little nose. It just drips every once in a while. It's nothing bad. Here, I will use a wipe so you know that I'm not nasty. I'm not nasty. Well, I don't think I am. Maybe you do. But then you wouldn't be watching this, would you? I would hope not. Anyway, okay, let's take a bite of this, okay? Take a bite, right? Is this supposed to be a particular flavor? Maybe it's supposed to be like a caramel flavor. I didn't ask. I should have looked it up. I can put it in the descriptions. So one man's walking by. He looks happy. I like people who are just walking and are happy. They're just happy walking. You know, breathing in life. I like it. I like that chocolate one the best. That chocolate one is, woo, the bomb diggity. This is something fun for the holidays for the kiddos. I don't think they're high in calories or anything. I think there's like 150 calories or 140 or something. A nice little treat for the holidays. I don't know. For me, all the hoo-ha about it. It's cute. The cuteness is an 8. I mean, I feel like they could do even a little bit more with that with the holidays. The taste, I'd say, is like a 7, 7.5. At most, I could give it an 8. I could even give it a 6. I can't tell you. Why do I even do this, you all? Why do I do this? One day, she's like, oh, you people, she's nutty. Well, it's good. I wouldn't get this again. I think the only thing I would get again in all of these 4 things, if I was really wanting something and there was nothing around, is the Snowman. This Starbucks. But were they busy? They weren't super busy. But they looked busy, so they might have been short people. I like to try to give people the benefit of the doubt because I want people to give me the benefit of the doubt. I make enough mistakes in my life. Oh, goodness sakes. And it's hard. Some people can be really hard on you, can't they? Well, you know, when people are being really hard on you, you know, what I believe in, am I crooked? I believe in listening to it, thinking it over, and then trying to let it go if it's really off the hook. You know, 'cause we're all carrying our own bags, aren't we? We're all carrying our own baggage of life. And some things tick us off more than other things. And some things we can let go. And a lot of it depends on just where I am, you know. Like, am I centered? If I'm in a good place, I can let things roll off my back like nobody's business. I'm laid back city gal. But if I'm late, or if I'm trying to do too much, or if I'm really tired, or if I'm hurting, if I'm in a lot of pain, and then I'm trying to act nice, but I'm in a lot of pain, and I'm exhausted, and trying to do too many things, I can seem sharp when I shouldn't, you know, but that's when I should just be quiet or disappear. You know, just go watch Netflix or YouTube. I think this is fun. That surprised me. I tell you, that surprised me in a good way. Reindeer Pop surprised me in a not so good way. Snowman delighted me. Peppermint Mocha was all right. Oh, what am I saying? Okay, Peppermint Mocha. I go like this. Price-wise, I kind of go like this. If it had the whipped cream and the chocolate things on it, it would probably go up like this. But it didn't. And then the Chocolate Pistachio Swirl, I think I kind of give it like a thumbs like this. Maybe like this. Maybe like this. And then the Snowman Sugar Cookie, I give it like this. Maybe a this a little bit because it's not super fresh, but it's pretty good. Maybe like that. And then the Reindeer Pop, I don't know. It's like, the cuteness is kind of like this. I'm such a weirdo. And I don't care. Vlog ha winkamas. Vlog ha winkamas. Vlog ha winkamas. Everyone join in. Include everybody to your party. Don't exclude people. That's not what the holidays or any religion is about. It's about including everybody. You know, we are all raised in different ways. Anyway, that exhausted me. Well, I think I better close and leave you be. Oh my gosh, I just saw the time. I got to get off here. I'm taking up all your time. But anyway, I hope you're doing all right. Please be gentle with yourself, especially over the holidays. And if you watch this in February or January or July, I still hope that you're easy on yourself. I mean, we want to reflect and take time by ourselves to look at our behaviors and look at what we say to people. And sometimes if you're getting all triggered up, holidays can trigger people up. They can trigger people up from their past stuff. Everybody's past stuff. Sometimes I've had to retreat, take myself into a little corner, make a little list of the past, like what happened on the top. And then I go, past, present. And how am I feeling? What's where? And then I find out the real root of it and I deal with that. Then I go, okay, but this still wasn't cool. But then I can approach it with a little bit of civility. No, a little bit of calmness and kindness and compassion versus, wait a minute, you're doing all this to me, where you're reacting to all this stuff in the past. Oh, goodness. Will I ever stop talking to you about this stuff? I do not know, Sam. I am. Anyway, but I am Barb, and I hope you guys are doing well. Happy Vlog Winkamus. And if you're struggling, I hope you feel a little bit better. And I know there's something good out there for you to think about, or retreat to your mind, because your mind is a mine of gold if you let it be. Anyway, I'm going to leave you be. I don't know where my clicker is, so I'm just going to click it off over here. So take good care and tally ho, good neighbors. Bye-bye now.